guys, my name is Matt. I'm going to be doing a Chevy build between these two vehicles. I have a red 1997 C 1500 pickup truck, two-wheel drive, with a V8 engine. It had a V6. I swapped it to a V8. A year later, I'm not liking it. I don't really want the truck. It's starting to run crappy because we had to, which I'll show you later, we had to splice some wires together because I did not have the proper wire harness. So here we are today with these two new vehicles. Well, one new vehicle, but technically the only one new. So with all that being said, then we have the 1999 Chevy Suburban. Okay, luckily it does still have its third row seating. It's got some things that are wrong, like handles. Some of the inside handles are really messed up. It is very dirty, but I can clean all this and fix it. I'm taking that out and replacing it with a new one I bought, so I'll show you that. Both these are trash, need to come down. It does have both the good front seats. They're in great condition, no rips, so that's always good. It is an LS. It does have an amplifier. Now I have no subs. I don't know if I'll be getting any, but it has the hookup for it. It's very dirty, like I said. Very, very nasty. But I will get it. And it still has its spare tire, so that's good. Couple dents here or there, minor ones. Back opens up really nice. You know, spacious. Got stereo seating. Is really nasty. Got crud everywhere, but I'm gonna take care of all that. I'm gonna carpet clean it all. See, handle's broken. You can just, it's broken. But I'll get more. They're cheap. They're like $11 online or like $16 at AutoZone. But the engine's really nasty, really dirty, and it's hard to pop the hood right now, so I'm actually going to go in and take the grill off if I can. Actually, I'm probably going to take that grill, so I might break this so I can get to the latch and then just open it. But I will be taking the latch from this one, and the grill, and actually pretty much everything from this truck. A lot of the stuff, I've replaced a lot of the gas lines, the gas filter, on reverse lights though. But, tow hooks we're putting on. I'm not going to be putting those lights back on, I don't think. It's kind of chunky right now. The theme, I guess, was red and white and black. Mine was chrome, black, and red. But I have a can of spray paint. I'm going to keep the rims black because that's all I like. But I'm going to make the Chevy emblem orange. Might do the rims, I don't know. For Tennessee Vols, because that's my team. So I have all my tools, have all the parts. These are all my extra parts and things. And I do have a CB. It's a PA system as well. I'm going to be buying a speaker at some point, putting it underneath the hood, so I can have a PA working. Now the CB works, but I do have a small antenna. It does the job for the most part, but I want better. So I'm going to be getting two 4-foot antennas. I don't know from what company yet, so I gotta look into that more. But I want to get a splitter so I can have two hooked into one. And I'm thinking, since I have my tow mirrors, I either want to do like the semi-trucks do and mount it on the tow mirror so it go up on both sides, or I want to come back here and mount them somewhere. Maybe I could get something that mounts like here or on here and comes out this way so the poles go up, because if the door opens it won't be in the way at all, and I could easily mount it in over there somewhere. And that's really dirty. Gosh, that's so dirty. And I'm going to be scraping all the crap off the windows. I don't know, I might debadge it, take off the molding right here. I don't know yet. Definitely gonna get rid of these crappy mirrors and put my nice towing mirrors on it. And so I am switching from a 97 to a 99. So my 97 is manual everything, and the 99 is automatic. So automatic power windows, you know, power locks, all that fancy stuff. It does have a newer stereo in it. Still has the CD player. I'm going to be taking that out and putting a storage spot right there. So, and it smells like BO inside here. So I'm going to need to spray and clean a lot. So you can see the pull hatch, or the pull level for the hatch is broken. Yeah. Speakers work. They sound pretty good. I do actually have this speaker. It's not really a sub, but it kind of is. So I actually could put that, so I might see how that sounds. So I'm actually gonna get to work. Alright guys, here we are. Look, finally got the hood open. It took me like 20 minutes. The cable on the inside, which runs right here and goes, and when you pull, it releases and makes this drop right here, down inside there, drop. So this can go down and release it to pop up, because this is normally pushed down in that way, but the cable is not attached properly, and for some reason it's getting caught and not really pulling it open. So I had to work my way in there and pry it open. So yeah, I just unhooked my battery. Just want to test some stuff. This is for the sub hookup, but I don't know if I want to run subs because I don't have subs yet. So I'm probably going to unhook that and hook it up a different time, but do it better, because I want to hook it up a little bit differently than it is right now. And as you can see, like, it is really nasty in here. There's tons of rat poo everywhere, and there was a whole bunch of ants nests right there and there, and I killed those. I swept them out. I'm going to pressure wash. Not really pressure wash, but I'm going to rinse it off and see what I can, how clean I can get it. But yeah, right there, I don't know if you can see some of the ants or ant eggs or whatever, but yeah, there was a lot. I killed them. They're dead. They're gone. But I might take these off tomorrow, put my tow mirrors on. See my nice good tow mirrors. I took out the floor mats, cleaned out all the trash. I gotta wipe all this down, but first I'm gonna carpet clean all this, and that's really nasty. And since I have a giant center console, it's gonna go right here. It's a new one. I might cut out the carpet so that I can let it flush on the floor, since that's really nasty. Like, this is kind of what the carpet used to look like a little bit, but still pretty ugly. So I'll probably cut that out. I mean, it looks the best out of anything in here, honestly. But yeah, cut that out, put that there. I'm gonna clean all the seats, but I'm gonna take both these front driver's seats out, like the front seats out, for whenever I do the carpet cleaning, so I can really get in there in the nooks and crannies and all that. The top's actually pretty clean, you know, for a vehicle that was not taken care of whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know if this seat was up or down earlier, but oh, it does have this. It has a little armrest right here, which is kind of nasty. I gotta clean, but it's got 2 cup holders and tissues, spot for tissues. So yeah, but look, you didn't see that earlier. That's really nasty. But I have mats that are gonna go across here and some back here. But this isn't that bad, so I might not put it back here. I might just use that one up there because I like the one back here better. But that seat's kind of nasty. I'm going to clean that. But this one comes out, so I'm going to take this one out and clean it. So I can do that. I'm not going to take these out. But I definitely might take this out when I clean, so I can get it there. And I don't really like having that there. I don't really need it right now, so I will probably do that. Yeah, I think I will. But I'm not going to take these seats out just because that's a lot of work that I don't really feel like doing right now. And I still have some junk I got to get out from here. So, and I found out only the front 2 speakers work. These 2 back here don't work. And then I still haven't scraped those off yet. I got to scrape all those off. There were some bug nest type things up inside here and here, but I got those out. I'm going to clean that better. I took the spare tire out. Don't really need it or really want it there right now. I might put it in there later. I don't know yet. But I took it out at least so I can clean. Oh, it does have these tie downs, which I need to put WD-40 on because they don't really want to move at all. None of them do. But this is pretty nasty too. I'm going to clean this, and eventually I might just put like a little rug down here. But I don't know what I want to do yet. But it is pretty, it's not that bad. Not as bad as I expected for it to be, honestly. So that's good. And I love how the Suburban has the barn doors. I love the barn doors. It's great. And it's going to be better than me driving around with this bed that I don't really use or need that much. I need 4 seats and a big back that I can store things in without them getting wet. So it'll be great. But yeah, oh look, and it's got controls back. It's got controls right there for the back. It's got some right there which control the back, and that controls my front. So that's always good. But, and I'll put some pictures inside here from when I was getting it and stuff. I would have got pictures of them picking it up and dropping it off on the tow truck, but the guy wasn't that nice, and it was really dark out, and you know, we don't have any lights. None of those work. So I didn't have any lights out here. But yeah, and I mean, I got a mark down here, but it's still pretty good. I'll stand back and give you a really good look at the Suburban, so you can see what it looks like. You know, the windows are kind of tinted. Now right now I have all the doors open, so there's a lot of light getting inside there, so they're not that tinted. But if I close these and don't let a lot of light in, then they're pretty tinted. And these are factory tinted too, so that's always good. But I might get them tinted darker. I don't know, just 'cause I kind of like it, that tint. But I'm definitely going to get these front 2 tinted a good amount, because yeah, there's no tint whatsoever, and I don't like that. I want some tint. I had no tint on that one, hated it. So I'm going to splurge and get tint on this one sometime. And I'm definitely going to get the tint right here, goes across, for the sun. I'm going to get really, really dark so that way the sun doesn't come in, because one, in both my vehicles, these are crap, and I don't really want them there. So I might just take them down and just put something there so I can block the sun in my eyes. But yeah, so I'm going to vacuum this out, the whole thing out, and then we'll go from there. Alright, hey, I'm going to vacuum the inside and possibly cut some of the carpet out. And then I will check back with y'all when I'm ready to like show you what's going on now, and then I might put the camera up somewhere when I'm going to do the carpet cleaning. So, and I got it's kind of dark, but the stuff's in there, and I'm going to carpet clean it, make it smell good, look better. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of them stains out. I'm actually curious to see what all stains I'm going to be able to get out of this thing. And then inside the engine bay, I'm going to get Pro Power once all this is gone. Now there's a lot of rat poo and stuff, so I'm going to like water it and make it look better, so that whenever I'm working on it, I have rat poo falling all over me. But I'm going to be doing that. And actually, my truck over here is pretty clean. I mean, I've never cleaned the engine bay. It just came to me like this. It's pretty good. Now, I did put the engine. This came out of a green truck. It was a 98. But I put it into here because I swapped from a V6 to a V8 because my V6 died. And I wanted a V8. And I want to go back to a V6. But I had to work with what I had. I didn't have much. And I didn't know much about cars then. I don't know that much now. But I know more than I did, like before. So, I mean, I'm doing much better now. But I'm learning. That's what it's all about, you know? Learning. And if I can help somebody to learn what to do and how to know things and what things are called, then I will, for what I know. And I still have things to learn too. But if I can help somebody that knows less than I know, that's all I want. And to entertain them. I don't want somebody feeling like they just went to college. You know, I want them to feel like they just watched an entertaining video and learned something. That's what people need. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to be filming the whole build, from scrapping everything off this truck to fixing this truck to look as much as like I can as it just came off the showroom floor. So that's my plans. See you later. Well, here we are. It's pretty dark out. I got this light, not light back there, but I'm about to set up an actual light. Like an industrial light. It's gonna be bright as hell, hot as hell too. But I had to spray some stuff. I can turn my phone on, I think. No. Okay. But down here I had to take off the panels. Went across here, cover up all that junk. Cause I found some more ant stuff there. I sprayed with the carpet, but most of the carpet is stuck down. It's glued, so I don't really have to spray there because they're not there. But I've been spraying it, let it sit for an hour. I sprayed it like 3 times in that hour. I took the seat out. I still gotta cut that flooring piece out, but I'll probably do it after I clean it. Found the ants back here too, and sprayed out the heat. You can kind of see the stuff, but yeah, it's wet. Still got a lot of it, but it'll be okay. Don't know how that got there. I mean, it's funny because it doesn't look that dark on my phone, but it's actually kind of dark out. I mean, not too dark, but like the street lights are on. I just kind of think it's funny. That dude has been speeding up and down my neighborhood all day. It's kind of making me mad. Oh, I also took the 3rd row seating out because it was pretty dirty. Stay open, door. But at the back here, it's actually, I mean, I only need 2 rows, which is a total of 4 seats. I mean, technically it's a middle seat, so technically there's 5 seats. But technically only 4 because that's all I need. But just in case, I always have that I can throw in. I may or may not keep it in there because I don't really need it that much, at like probably ever. But I have it. But I gotta put my trailer hitch on. But I gotta clean all this, and it's a lot of space. Like it's tons, you know. It's a lot. I'd like to eventually take my exhaust and put on it, because it's a nice exhaust. It's loud, sounds good, it purls. The engine has a slight lope to it, which sounds really good. I like how there's actually space right there. Like, I could store 2 subs right there, like 2 12 subs, hook them up to my amplifier, which I took the amplifier out, and I took out all the cables because I didn't like the way it was hooked up. I want to run it just a tad different. Like, it was hooked up proper, and it was hooked up nice, but I want it hooked up a little differently, and I don't want it going to this battery. I'm going to put a second battery here when I get subs, and that's what I'll hook subs to. And then to the fuse box is where I'll hook up my power sources for my reverse lights, the light bars I'm going to be getting, the pod lights I'm going to be getting, because I want to get a pod light to go here maybe. I might put some like on the hood, screwed in right here. 2 of them, 1 on each side. I want to get a light bar for up there. I want to get a light bar for down here, like a little 12-inch or 20-inch. Maybe not 20, maybe 10, 15 maybe. And then I get 2 light pods. One to go there, 1 to go there. 4 inches, both of those ones. The 2 that are going to go up here are going to be 2 inches. And the ones that would go here, I might not do those actually, but they'd be 2 inches. But I do have my reverse ones that I'm going to put on back here. I can either drill them in to here, drill them into the bumper, or I can put them up here somewhere, maybe on this. It's actually quite nice because you can get up here really easily, and I can put ladders up here. But I eventually would like to get a better like rack thing. Dummies over here driving through neighborhoods with kids and four-way stops, and they're speeding and squelching tires. That's why our power goes out all the time. So people hit poles. Yeah, that normally drops down, and then both these pieces right here flip up and cover that hole. But my seat's back too far now. It's all the way back because I was cleaning, and I didn't have the space to clean underneath it properly like I wanted to, unless I screwed it forward. So I'm gonna have to screw that back for that to actually go down and for you to fully see how it goes. But you get the gist. But I'm gonna stop real quick and see. I'm gonna put this light out there. It's gonna be really bright, really hot. I got two of them. Two. I'm gonna do that, and then I might clean up some of my tools that I messed up tonight. But I don't know. Oh, and I found out that the stereo housing in it came with a clicker. It doesn't work. From what I can tell, battery's dead. I'm gonna replace that. And luckily it has a nice key. The key's in great condition. Door one's too, but I'm probably gonna change it to my locks, because I have a newer lock system for that one. The ignition and the doors, I might change them, but I don't know, because I do like this key. It's the other one of mine is like this size, and I like this one, bigger one better. It's nicer. Oh, I have this black and white, or silver and white, or no, black and silver rose gold thing. It looks more gold than rose gold, but it's rose gold. Oh, this is my center console. Change, cup holders, spot to store like my cell phone. It's got a spot to store things that locks. It's got another thing to hold spots. It's got cup holders for the back seats, and it's got a storage thing back here for the back seats. And I finally bought one of these to change my oil in, because I need to change the oil in my thing. And more fluid so I can fill up the engine when it's in. That's my first CB I got, but the one I have now is better. I'll actually show you all that real quick. See, I got my antenna, but like I said earlier, I'm getting two new ones eventually. So I don't have a battery in here, so it might be kind of dark. Yeah, it's actually really dark, but it's right here. There's no power going to it. It's as dark as can be. I don't know how many batteries inside here, else it'd come on, but no batteries. Oh, I'm going to be changing out my cluster board. I'm going to put it inside the Suburban, because the cluster board in the Suburban is broken, I think. It's not working proper. It does weird, and I don't like it. So if I can, I'm going to swap out mine. But it's 97, 99, so I don't really know, but I'm going to try. So we'll see.